I started boxing. I came to my dad one day. I wanted to try a sport. And so he took me to a sheriff's academy close by my house. And he just dropped me off there. I was really upset because I wanted to do soccer. And but he was just like, no, he wanted me to get into a sport where I can defend myself if anything happened. So he dropped me off there. I wasn't happy about it, but little by little I was getting better into it, and that's how I started. And I started when I was 10. Yes, all my first sparrings were with guys. They weren't with girls at all. When I first started, I didn't really see a lot of girls, especially at gym. So every time we would see a girl, obviously we would spar with them, but mostly it would be with guys. I went to Grandpa's boxing gym where I met Chimpa. But we wouldn't really talk at the gym. I would just go to the gym, hi, bye, but yeah. Wow. 4 years. 4 years later.
4 years later?
Yeah.
So you guys have been going out for
4 years, yeah.
Did you have?
I had about 24 and I had about 8 losses.
8 losses.
Yeah.
And then one day you decided, I'm going to go pro.
Yes, and that was, I believe, after the Nationals in Washington. I fought at 106, but I've always had trouble with my weight. So I would fight at 106. I've moved to 112. I would have to drink Gatorades before weigh-ins. And so, I was always very light. I would fight girls that are heavier to get fights.
Yeah.
And I noticed that I was weighing like 101 when I was fighting at 106. And so, and just with the weight difference that I would always have to fight in amateurs, we moved to pro. When we got the call, we were like, oh, maybe they wanted some sparring, because they had asked us for some sparring. We got the call at 10 p.m. Mm-hmm. We were shocked, and we stepped on it right away before anybody, because it's a chance of a lifetime, to fight for WBC. We took it right away. And the next day, I went to the gym and I talked to my coach. And he's like, well, this is it. Let's take it. And we trained our butts off for 10 days. Wow. And I learned a lot about myself, actually, in those 10 days. It was really hard. I did have to drop a couple pounds, but for the first time ever. Yeah, for the first time ever. So make sure that Chimpa usually takes care of a lot of things for me fight day. Yeah. Make sure I have everything I need. So I'm so glad he's always there that day. Comes in the morning, make sure I ate, make sure I have everything ready. And so, that morning it just goes by flying. And when I was on our way to the stub hub, it was just me and my dad. And just me and my dad. So it was really nice driving over there and telling him, like, oh, this is our time. Like, people don't get all these opportunities, so to take advantage of it. And it really meant a lot just to have that one-on-one time, because my dad has been there for me since the beginning.
Well, he dropped you off at the gym.
He dropped me off.
To a world title fight.
But exactly, so it means a lot, especially to have my dad there and never gave up on me, even though the losses I've had and the sparring sessions where sometimes you let your coaches down and stuff, and now we're just here, and it was just so hard it was just so much all at once. So and then once you're there, it's just go time. That's it.
She did, obviously better than I expected on a 10-day notice. Mm-hmm. So like I told her, it's okay. It's okay. It's a learning experience. Learn from it and on to the next.
I felt I did good. I could have done better if I had a little more energy, more condition. I was happy with it. I look back at the fight after a long time and to see, because I don't like to watch my fights again, but to see that fight, I was like, wow, I actually did pretty good for a 10-day notice and not being in shape. But I know I could have done better, and that's probably what hit me after the fight, that kind of beat myself to it, like, oh, if I was in shape, if they would have let me know before, I probably could have been world champ right now. And so I really did beat myself up after that loss. So I was actually surprised of how much love and the fans. I got new fans after I walked out, and yeah, I was really happy. Even though I didn't win all rounds, but yeah, with what they saw, I'm happy. They loved it, and now they're Team Lorraine.
See, you're a rocky story in the making.
Yeah.
She can't watch him no more.
Yeah, I
no?
can't.
The
You
past.
don't go to his
And
fights?
more.
No.
Yeah, but it's hard to. I barely
Half
watch.
of the time is like
yeah, really watch the fight now.
She's there, but she doesn't watch 95% of the fight.
Yeah.
I see.
And so I said, well, it's just go to the heart or something while I'm fighting or whatever. She gets really nervous, and I'm like, well, that's how I feel when you fight, you know. But yeah, she's always there.
You
She's-
weren't in her corner, or you were?
No.
No.
She said if I wanted to, and I said no thanks. It's not gonna
You
happen.
don't want to have
No,
it?
no. I said no. I'll just watch it from a fan. But I'm not gonna work the corner.
How did you feel about her performance?
I like that. Especially on a 10-day notice.
Mhm.
I personally told her don't take it. But then again, opportunities like these don't come around
Yeah.
too often. But she said no. I'm gonna go in there and I'm gonna give it my all. I wasn't really okay with it, but I said, all right, go for it. Give it a try. And like I said, she passed my expectations that I thought how she was gonna do. I said, have in mind this girl's been training for 7-8 weeks.
Yeah.
I'm like, she's ready to go. You're taking this fight on a 10-day notice. Whatever you do, just I'm gonna leave it up to you. I gave her my opinion. I was like, if I were you, I wouldn't take it. But then again, I see it from your point of view that world titles don't come around every day.
Yeah.
So in a way, whatever you decide, I'll support you. And she said, no, I'm gonna take it. And I said, well, we'll kill it. Do what you gotta do, and we'll be there cheering you on. Yeah. Other than that, I was very nervous.
Throughout the fight?
Throughout the week of, I was a little nervous, but I was there.